One final kneel down here as it comes inside the 40-second mark, and that should be enough to put this one on ice.
Chase our luck. Chase our luck. Happy birthday, Logan. Yeah, that's right. Got some Brady, most wins as quarterback.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards. New England on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee.
Good game.
Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but your ears felt in good shape, but you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slip.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.
We just had a pop quiz on that. They gave them a quiz on carries today. And it almost cost me the game. Getting away with the fall. Got low hit. Damn it.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew.
Switched over to our
You've been
295
watching Madden
carries.
Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden.
One of them scored.
From Seattle, so long, everybody.
Actually, both of them scored. Bettis scored from 50 plus hours, something like that. So we did good. Let's see, how many passes did I go? 1. 12 yards to Tomlinson. Rush attempts there. 7 for Bettis for 95 yards. Longest in the day was 50. 18 for Howard. 2 broken tackles, 1 broken tackle, and Howard had both the touchdowns. 6'1", 230. And Bettis is 5'11", 256. See 211 on there. Vic, man, that was nuts. That was nuts. 'Cause I had it. I saw him like scrambling. He was like, he usually chose right because normally I would throw that to him. I think it's the guy like lurked that guy. As they were running away, both of them came to stop. Wait, he's just gonna keep it. So he starts. Afterburners to that marker. He's no burst. Spike. For the 18-4-22 on the ground, winner 211 man as a quarterback, picking up the first. So it's
everybody people, everybody bleed, everybody needs some, everybody love, everybody know how it goes. Everybody people, everybody bleed, everybody needs some.
all right, good,
Everybody love,
good.
everybody know. I've been knocking down like it. Witness, God is my witness, a witness, but on the real I think I need a witness. If it was 17, black dad and white mama wouldn't change a thing. Light skin certified as a house. Go figure. In my blood is the venom master.
No.
It's like the devil playing space with the pastor.
Didn't have to give up. That was bleak. Hitting it 4th and 17 or 4th and 22. Not 11. Let's get a punt too. I'm like, I'll punt. Dick took got back all 22 yards on the ground. Tall drive for the first. See what it is? They're like, oh, you hit how the nose of it. You just. And Howard came in with his carry, and we won. Weekend league qualified on Tuesday. Man. I was gonna wait for the third time as a charm. I took Howard. I'm like, he's got a better carry. He can bet us. I'll try to rest him between it. Sure enough, fumble for the game. Sure enough. Every time we got him, open. Look. Like the bodies hit the ball. For 95 carry, they didn't give up, man. They held on to that ball. Simmons. That was amazing. I got 3 people in that area who can handle that. I just had, pop quiz myself, like, okay, what if, as impossible as that is, you need to carry and versus somebody who's creating a lot of fumbles, and there it is, Jerome Bettis, 95 carry, 96 try. Tomlinson's got 91 carry, and I didn't know Gore had 92 carry, couldn't let him go in there. And there's my 2 95 carries. Jerome Bettis and Jordan Howard both have 95 carries. 95 carry. 95 carry. 2 95 carries. For Jordan Howard and Jerome Bettis. Number 36 and number 24. That's right. Let's see, they're both Pound the Rock. Pound the Rock, Steelers. 80 in Chicago. That's right. Let's see, last name. That's a B and an H. That's H. Just cruised myself on that today. Because you gotta need to know, you're gonna keep trying to pound the rock, work down the clock, but they're creating fumbles, so they're gonna have to extreme carry to make it through that without fumbling. That's 295 carries are good. Falk was in the open too, and then he busted the right move. And he's got 86 carries too. Amazing. See what it is? Picked it up and ran it for like 70, 80 yards for a touchdown. There's one guy to beat one. Look at him busted beat him, just hurdle, like spun and hurdle. Spun, hurdle, nothing. See what it is? Peter. Kiss him. Take it to the house. No, one guy in between us and the house. Coughed up the football. See how it is? Got past 10 other people. And, man, one more person out of 11 to beat. He calls the fumble. See how it is?
No, but I was a
53-yard wide field, kind of spawn, side, just sidestep. Take your hands off the controller and just let the guy just dive past you. See what it is? He knew I was coming after that, thinking I was going to try to shoulder back, jump him. And he's like, no. Uplifted me and off on him. I was like, oh man. See how Then I just picked it up and ran it back 80 yards. 70-yard fumble, 70-80 fumble return. We gathered ourselves, came to comeback kid. We were down 9-7. I'm like, look, we've got 3 minutes on the clock in the fourth. It's 4-minute quarters. And we've been having success running, minus the fumble. Get in the range, kick a field goal, go up to 10-9. But Howard put it in the house to put it in. Made it 14-9 instead. Usually got the ball back at 30, went 50 yards, and then, went about 30, 40 yards, and was about to score. And start dialing it up. Receivers were catching all types of stuff, and receivers were catching stuff. But then he got chased out, and he started tap dancing in front of him. Like, oh, man, it's gonna be one of those alley-oop things. Man, Bojangles right in front. He just busted a move taking. He's like, river dance, stuff like that. Man, all time, all day. No. See what? Moonwalk and everything. So with that moonwalk, and then he like near it and stop, and then I'm like, I gotta get somebody Lewis or get Dent over there taking at least to deal with this. Well, he's like dancing and then busted away from Dent. He was like, he did a fade. He did see what? I can't think of that kid's name. But he joined the thinking from me, and I missed it, found him, and I didn't. But he was so, he's so lackadaisical on that toss, like, he just threw it really without looking because he expected the alley-oop to work, and Patrick Peterson came up and nabbed it. See what? He intercepted it. Ending their 40-yard drive. Or 30-yard drive. Patrick Peterson. Threw it across midfield. He was gonna hit somebody indefinite, but Peterson wouldn't have it anymore. Just all that dancing. Peterson was like, he watched that guy the other day, he's like, he acted like he was flat-footed, and he just took off, and he grasshoppered just bullfrog right into that thing. Like a bull rush, but he just hopped. And he's like, nah! I honestly think it was the Robot Chicken Voltron dancing. You know, he didn't like the guy said it moves, I think, and Peterson was like, I still have moves. See what? Just interception. But he got it. He got the ball back for us. And we were 14-9, and we held on. There's a minute 15 or about a minute 51 seconds on the clock after that. I think it was a minute 15, but my 295 carries came in and held it off. We picked up the first, and then they ran out of timeouts, and then we took the lead. Patrick Peterson came in and just dealt with that. Ran a 94-man coverage. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. 6'1", 94-man coverage, Patrick Peterson. So it's... That's exactly what he did. Just took that out. You will catch the ball. We catch the ball. See what I mean? What's up? Vaunted only thing that we can play is defense came through. See what I mean? It's Patrick Peterson yourself. Defense. That's not right. Yeah. That's not right. Okay.
I say, Lord, be my savior when it comes to getting this paper. People tell me from my head, just say me and I won't ever say it.
Alright. 3 ends on Patrick Peterson. Cross up in the first 2 games. See what I mean? That guy was near the end zone, he was about to take a lead or tie it. Cross came up and ended that. See what I mean? And they got the ball back. Because we had the punt taking that means. And the first play of that second drive, Cross took that one too. See what I mean? Oh man. That's it, I got the king. The king of intercept. The first time I said I could intercept. The second we intercept. See what it is? Anyway. Yeah. Third game, 3 weeks in a row. People won't give up. First year they were like, you know, greener pastures. You know, I'm good on this. We can keep this going. See what it is? Keep the party going. DJ, you are. That's right, because they respect the third game, last third-week game, man. It was bad. They had a safety and 2 defensive touchdowns type thing, and the user was like, "Man, I've been through worse." See how it's just. So, you know, because you don't want to get too far ahead of yourself and build up a habit. You don't want to build up a habit of, you know, concedes type thing that means when they don't concede, they fight back. And I'm like, no. Now, this stuff happened like the first or second week type thing that means we fight to the end. So it's just... And it probably wasn't. I think it was we had something like a safety, 2 touchdowns, or a field goal and 2 touchdowns. The user wanted more, and then I think it was a field goal and 2 touchdowns. And around the third quarter, near the end of the third quarter, the second half, we got another defensive interception for a pick 6 touchdown, and made it 23 before the extra point. Then the user at the end of the third finally quit. You know, the first game it was like 7-0. They're like, that was weird. 2 turnovers in a space of less than 30 seconds and a touchdown. And here's your 2 pump. That was Carl's, dude. I think there was like a forced fumble or something like that, but we didn't score. Or like the reverse. No, it was the reverse. They were driving, they had the ball, and he threw it, and Carl's came in and like, protect the game. Just fired up. So we let Cross score. Like, yeah, good Cross, man. Then the user was like, yeah, I don't believe that was mythological. Never happened. It was just 7. So kicked it off, got back in there. First play on a running thing. Boom. Recovery Patriots. And we recovered it. Singletary or Ware, I think, created the fumble and recovered the fumble. I think it was. Harrison might have jumped on it. And the user went and quit. See you later. Second user was just didn't want to give it up. Third quarter, taking it. You know, we scored the same thing. Cross came in, and other people came in, and they were like, boom, touchdown. Just touchdown. 7-0. No, I'm getting. It's just 7 points. Yeah, Harrison, Barber, you know, interception, touchdown, 14-0. And come back from 2 touchdowns. Third quarter, interception, touchdown. 3 touchdowns, 21-0. Trying to say I'm only in the me. Got cold with my dogs, can get in between. I can give them life, no more energy. Then I'm like, I'm stoked because we've like got 4 turnovers for touchdowns that they got against. I'm like, third game, I'm be ahead of myself. Every third game since that first or second week, it's been jinxed. See what it's been awesome. That second week, or it's up 2-0. And I'm like, I saw this guy with like 82 veteran or something, like the long shots, but it wasn't the long shots. And they were like 82 reds or something. It was 77 gold. I don't know if they were trying to trick me or something like that. But they came in, they were like, 28-3. Your knockout league happens now. I had 2 games and I lost. Had to spend Wednesday and Thursday picking back up into the league to get not knocked out. And I might have stayed knocked out. I don't think I did, because the other week that was something else. So we didn't qualify that for all attempts. From the south, moved it to the west. I still logo on the cross, threw it on my neck. Yeah, when I rap the same, gotta stay blessed. But then that, so learning from that lesson, last week or 2 weeks ago, I got up 2-0. It was totally psyched, and I'm like, nah, that 1 week, that third game was everything. I'm not gonna be oversized. Damn it. I cannot let it get into me. This plan told me. 7-0, and we qualified in there. Then we had the 7-0, 21-0, 2 games up. Had to win that 3rd game without being knocked out. And that was that one where the user was down 3 touchdowns and wouldn't give up, or two touchdowns and the field goal. And until we got that interception for a touchdown before the extra point that we could kick when we made it 24-0, but they had left the game before that. 23-0 in that 3rd game. So all 3rd games, you might be matched up versus a person who's also in their 2nd 2-0 type of game. And if they lose that game, they had 2 wins, it goes back to 0-0. Oh snap, yeah, they didn't want to give it up. And this guy, didn't want to give it up, got that fumble, coughed up the fumble type thing that means. Went up 9, it was 7-3. One more guy to beat with a spin, hurdle, a side lateral type thing of his body, and then back to original position without the challenge shoulder pad down one type thing that means. And we make that 14-3. So it's instead of seeing an 80-yard fumble return in the opposite, which is what I saw. And then being more, that made us 7-9. That was down 2. But we had 3 minutes in the quarter, and like we kick a field goal, a 50-yard field goal will make it 10-9. But fortunately, and we were going back down the field, and then we were near the red zone, and then we take a sack, like back at 40, making a 17 plus 40, a 57-yard field goal. Not even thinking that I could still kick a field goal, which I could have, I guess, advancing it 10 yards or something like that. It would have been a 47-yard field goal for the lead. Didn't even occur to him. I knew we had 4, and I'm like, Vic's gotta take it, and he did. But he was short. He was gonna be short. And those guys, like, normally you get to over to the side, you scramble, you find one of your receivers, and you free drill, and they go beyond the marker type thing that means. And then you hit them while they're trying to chase your quarterback, and you alley-oop over the top of them and hit your open receiver. But this user knew that was coming, and he was like, you know what? I don't care about the quarterback. I'm going to go get the receiver. Right as he broke, I was like, I can't throw it. Split second, run it instead of throwing it. Launch top kit type thing that means. Take the ball, put it in your armpit type thing that sense, and keep running. See what it's both of them stop, like right here, and then they turn, look at each other. He's not gonna throw, no, he's not. Okay, block. See what it's. Vic is coming hard over into the. Oh man, I'm short, 2 yards short. Instead of like I didn't think of a special move, you know. I'm like up. See what it's. I couldn't believe it. As they were fighting, Vic throws his shoulder into their collided bodies like a running back, and he pushes the pile. See what it's. With his 22 yards of out build-up, and he just launches his body at them. He gets stuck, but he hits them. They move like a yard. His feet comes back, and he goes, I'm still. No, sorry. See what it's. The guy knocks both of those down. See what it's. The referee said, first, see what it's. You're alright, Vic. You're alright. That's the truth. It's just the truth. See what it's. Vic changed our luck and picked up the first on the 4th and 22. now we're in field goal range. I feel better in that. We're definitely in field goal range because now we're back at the 20 or 17 to the thing, which is a 34-yard field goal. Minus blocker error, which I think that sends. And then I gave it to our 95 carries to squeeze it in, to think I mean. So they wouldn't fumble. I just wanted to keep getting closer. But as I did that, then the rest of them, I decided to change our luck too. And changing our luck, Howard got one in there. Goal line blitz at about 10 out type thing. That means there's at least 4 or 5 people coming over the center. Except for this time, the user decided to overload it. He's going to sideswipe him with the load cut type thing. That means as he's straight down. Howard gets up in there, gets a decent block, and he took it under his own weight and he threw himself forward into the pile. Through the 5 people, well, 4 people minus the other guy coming in for the low cut, and what? See, I just went up on the stick and he went in there, edge first, and he kicked himself free. Taking that means just kept on Tom Cruise from the aquarium. Scored a touchdown. I look back at the play art. The play art tells me like the user used a near thunder, or they used some type of blitz. Now we're going to have to kick a field goal because Jordan ran it in from 10 plus. It might have been 18 to do. So between Vic, Howard, and Bettis protecting the ball, and Howard crushing that 18 one in there. And it's on self-will versus 4 or 5 people in that. 4 people coming directly at him, and 1 coming from the side to hit him underneath to cause a fumble type thing. Beat all 5 of them. Hero. Jordan Howard joined the hero crowd.